Hello boys and girls, this is going to be a video about installing solid motor mounts on your Neon. Not really a step-by-step, but basically just kind of a fast video of why I'm doing this and what I did. So right now my car has a problem where if you let the clutch out, or you're driving shifting, the whole motor will move back and forth, and you can actually hear it audio. Anyway, I can hear the engine clanking against the hood. It's really annoying. I think it's hitting the intake's hitting the hood. So I'm replacing my filled motor mounts with these solid ones to see how that goes, and I'm hopefully thinking it'll fix it, but you can watch the video and see how it turns out. If you have any comments, let me know. If you want to know anything about this stuff, let me know. And let the video begin.
Okay, here's the part where we see how much the engine moves, because before, I'll probably put a video up of this, so if I haven't already, the engine goes whenever you let the clutch in and out from just a dead stop. So what you can imagine as you're shifting, the whole car just shakes, right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the parking brake. I'm going to sit there and put it in first, and we'll let the clutch in and out, just so the engine can move, or try to, but the car won't. And hopefully I don't hit the camera, because that would suck. Alright, so I'm going to check the video, see how that went, and see what's moving, because I know something is moving, but it's probably the transmission. It does have a solid mount on it, but, you know, freaking neons. Alright, so I'm going to try an experiment. I'm going to put the phone between the thing that keeps the multi-lever switch thingy in. It's also like 100 degrees outside, so I'm sweating, my hair looks like crap. So, this is the first time with the solid motor mounts. I'm going to try to drive around. The phone's probably going to vibrate like a mofo, but I'm just going to see how this feels. Right now it doesn't feel any different than when I have the stock motor mounts with the, I filled them with window weld, but I'm going to turn the AC on real quick. No difference. Feels exactly the same. I didn't hear the fan turn on. No different. Alright, so... Alright, I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to drive around. Already off the bat, the engine doesn't move whenever I pull the clutch out. Usually I hear a click-honk, click-honk, click-honk whenever I'm doing this. Woo, I'm gonna hit my trash can. I've already put 4 sets of brand new stock motor mounts on this, brand new, and I've broke them all, doing nothing. I don't clutch dump, I don't drag race, I don't even roll race, so I don't even know. Oh my god, it's so much better. Still a little clunky, but that's a much bigger improvement than I thought it would be. Still a little jerky. Something's still moving. Don't know what. red Shelby Cobra. Probably hear it. And he's checking out like Infinity. I drove by that Q50 or whatever. Jerky than I wish it was, but I gotta figure out what that is. Maybe the transmission. Yeah, because it still jerks a little bit when I let off. Like that. See, like, yeah, I'm sure you can see that. Sound it makes always sounds like it's coming from the transmission side, so that's probably where it's coming from. Not the Cobra. Yeah. Here. Oh, there we go. That must be a transmission. So maybe when I get back, I'll take the passenger or driver's side wheel off and I'll look at that and see what's up. Solid motor mount. I don't know what could possibly be wrong with it unless the bolt broke. But it was like this. I don't know. From a get-go, it's not as jerky. Like when I let the clutch out to leave, it's not as bad. Is that with, I don't know about these, I haven't really driven on much, but the other motor mounts, as soon as the engine, you went from no fuel in the D-cell, so to say fuel, and as soon as the fuel started kicking in, the engine would jerk. And so when you're going around corners and you're dropping out of 3 grand about 2, the whole engine will jerk and it'll actually like torque steer you pretty bad. I'll try some more stuff then. Okay, so I think I may have figured out what the issue is, and I guess it's just a thing with neon. I don't know. So I'll post this in the description, but I found a thread on the SRT forums. I've been trying to figure this out for like probably a couple months after I bought the car. Problem with it is, being a front-wheel drive car, the way the axles move with the wheel, basically, like in a rear-wheel drive car, you have the transmission drive shaft, and then it's converted to, horizontal, I guess you call it. So if you say the drive shaft's vertical and then the axle is horizontal, that the motion kind of eliminates it. Plus, there's a lot more absorption going on. In a front-wheel drive car, the transmission moves with it, and because there's gear lash, so not all gears are perfect. There's a little bit of play between them. You got play between the axles. You got play between the wheel and the hub, and da 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 da. It's just a compounding problem.
I will say probably because this is also a really cheap platform. I mean, remember this did sell for 20 grand brand new, and it was like second to best to a Viper. You know, like they had to do cut a lot of corners. This transmission that's in these Neons are out of a diesel van in Europe. So I mean, this is kind of junky in the first place. My PT Cruiser has kind of the same issue, which I feel it's motor mounts, because they're just motor mounts on these engines just suck. Like they just, I don't honestly know why you'd put two mounts on the same side, and then you basically have two mounts, one holding the engine on this side and one holding on the other, and then you got two mounts connected really to nothing but themselves, keeping the engine from rotating. So it's just a dumb design. My Daytona, it's got a front motor mount. I believe it has a rear one and a left and a right. So it's got one that holds it and keeps it from moving, you know, with the forward and backwards rotation. And the other side is literally just holding it. You get the front one keeping the front from moving, and the rear, I don't remember if there's a rear one or not, but I mean, it's more than enough to keep the engine from moving. This has literally nothing in the front and nothing in the back holding it. So it's just kind of, you know, bounces back and forth anyway. So mainly the transmission's problem, but also just kind of the platform issue. So I'm going to drive around for a little bit over the course of, I don't know, 2 weeks, and I might make an update video. I don't know. I seem to never make update videos even though I say I do. So to give a roundabout gist of the solid motor mount, so let me, or not solid, but the filled ones. Let me grab one. Ugh. So as you can see, I filled it with window weld, and it doesn't really move all that much, but see the way it moves, just that little bit of movement going on, I can feel that, and it just, for lack of better terms, pisses me off, because I drive this to work and back about, I think I do a total of about 600 miles every week. It's nuts. Because, no, probably about 450. 2 tanks of gas, roughly, every 3 days I fill up. So it's really annoying. It's really annoying. Plus, when you hit traffic, the whole car's, God, I hate it. I'm liking the solid motor mounts. They seem to be same or less vibration than these. So I guess the motor mounts stock were just too much play in them that it was vibrating anyway, which was an issue I had with my PT Cruiser. I put a stock one in it, and just an itty bitty play. As soon as you turn the engine on, put it in like reverse drive, the whole car would like vibrate. You could see the door shaking. It was so bad. That was a stock one. So I might get some solids for it because it has way more horsepower and it doesn't have a limited slip like this. So any grip it can get without breaking the axles would be great. So I'm gonna edit this video, put it up, and let me know what you guys think. I think I also might make a video about PT Cruiser, just walking around it all, because I never really did a video about what I've done to it. It's just, I have exhaust videos and whatnot, so I'll show you guys that, but let me know what you guys think.